I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't. One day, I just had to know, what's up with all the cats? She said she admired them, that they were who they were without any pretense, that they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal. Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died. She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again. I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me. Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. And chose to work my ass off. I had to. Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him. I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it. She must have written it down here. Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. She must have written it down here somewhere. I'm not a shadow person. Yeah. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room. Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently, they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember. One day, I just had to know. What's up with... Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened. And no... Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.